right? So we are going to learn how to import the data from production database to Hive. Okay, so directly, so we are not using Hdfs. So we have the two ways, right? So your data is available in the production database, that is MySQL. So what I have to do is now I have to import the data to the Hive. Means the importing, in the sense we have the two ways we can import, right? Two ways. One is we are importing the data. Okay, we are importing the data. Data in the sense table data along with table schema. Okay, so means how we have the MySQL table is there and the data in the table. I just want to get the table schema as well as the table data directly to the Hive from the MySQL. So this is one way. Or we can able to import. First, we'll import the table structure. Okay. After that, we are going to import the table data to Hdfs and then Hdfs to Hive. Right? So we can able to perform the two different ways of the importing the data from the production database to the Hadoop cluster in a Hadoop processing tool, that is Hive. So previously we worked on how to get the data to the SDFS, where we work with a Sqoop with the different data formats, right? So we have imported the data as a Avro format or the sequential file format or a text format, or importing to a specific directory in HDFS, or importing specific columns from the MySQL to HDFS. This what we have discussed in a previous session. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how we have to get the data to the Hive directly. Okay, so we have the two ways. One is I'm going to show you in the practically in the environment. So how we are getting the data from the production database to the Hive table, not the HDFS. We are going to create a table schema, and then we are loading the data into the table. So that's in Hive. Okay. So now I'm going to Hadoop environment. So I've started a shell. Now let me start MySQL in this machine. So I'm writing MySQL. So the user is a root, and for this password it's a cloud data. Okay. So now I'm in a MySQL. So connect, use, test. Right. I'm in a database, test database. You can see the tables, show tables. Right. So I have started MySQL. Let me take another terminal for HDFS. Okay, and for the Sqoop, I'm taking one other terminal. Okay, so now we'll pick one table. So take test table. So if you write select star from test, okay, we have this table is available in MySQL. Correct. Now, what I want to do is I want to import this test table to the Hive. So to right in a Hive shell, right? If you type Hive, we'll get the Hive shell. Okay, right. So this is the Hive. Now it's a MySQL database, and Hive is a data processing tool, which we are going to process the data, right? So now I'm getting the data from the MySQL to the Hive to process the data, right? So this is Hive shell. Okay, second now, second. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to import the table x1 to the hive directly. See, if you write select to star from x1, right, we have some rows are there, right? So this is MySQL table. Now see here in hive we don't have the table x1, right? See, no table, right? Now what I want to do is I'm going to write a Sqoop statement. So where I want to import the data along with the table structure. Okay, so for that I'm taking a one terminal to work the Sqoop. Okay, so now I'm going to Sqoop perform the Sqoop import. So now I am writing the command Sqoop space import and then write the connection string connect JDBC. I want to connect it through where my database is MySQL. MySQL is configured in a local host. So I'm writing MySQL colon slash slash localhost. And what is the database name in MySQL? The database name is test. And what is the table name which you want to import? I want to import the table x1. So just write here the table name is x1. Okay, I want to import the table x1. When you are going to import, I want to use the number of mappers is 1. So I'm writing hyphen m space 1. Now, right, so now what I'm this is generally Sqoop import which imports MySQL table to HDFS. But now what I want to do, I want to import the data along with the table schema to the hive. Means there should be a table should be created in hive with the name x1, and then it has to import all the rows from the MySQL x1 table to a hive x1 table, right? So this is what we supposed to do now. So for that, I'm going to write a parameter here, hive-import. Just one parameter for the Sqoop import command. Text write hive import and then press enter. Okay. We entered some wrong spelling. Let me correct it. Right. So hyphen m one. Okay. Now the querying this started. Okay. Beginning import of x1. Right, so we got an error file already exists exception. So we have some x1 is available in SDFS. So I'm deleting Hadoop space fs hyphen rmr x1. Right, if anything is there with the name x1 in SDFS is going to be deleted. Okay, so now I'm running this again. Okay, now see the import is okay completed. So loading the data into the hive, right? So now let me check this. Now previously when I would select star from x1, it's an error. Now I'll write select star from x1. Okay, see now we have imported the table structure DESC1, that I'm going to teach you hive separately in hive session, right? As of now, see here, right? The table is created. How we have the MySQL table DESC1. Okay, so here integer id country and city, right? Varchar. So this id integer is converted as a big int here. The country is a varchar, is here converted as a country as a string. City is a var character, is converted here as a string, right? So this is the data. Okay, in this way we can able to import data from the MySQL database to the Hive table directly. I just want to run this again, so I'm taking some other table just for the right demonstration. I'm running this command again, show tables. Let me take one table, slide data, select start from slide data. I'm taking this table. Okay, so there are 80 rows are there, right? Let me delete if slide data is already there in the Hive, so I'm going to delete this. So drop table slide data. Okay, so there is no slide data. See, if you write select start from slide data, it's an empty, right? And meanwhile in HDFS, if any slide data is there, so I'm going to delete that. So Hadoop fs-rmr slide data. Okay, so there is no slide data is available in HDFS. There is no table slide data is available in Hive. So we have slide data is available in MySQL. Okay, so now see, I'm taking this row. If you write BAC slide data, right? So these are the fields. Now I just want to import this to the Hive. It's a table not found, correct? So now I'm running a Sqoop command. So just you have to write the Sqoop space. It's easy. Write the Sqoop import statement. Sqoop space import. Then write the connection string. Connect jdbc colon mysql colon slash slash local host, and the database name is test. Okay, and then write the table name. What's the table name? Slide data. Then specify the number of mappers you want to run, that is 1. And I want to perform hive import. So when you write hive import, then Sqoop imports the records along with table data along with the table structure to the hive. So press enter. Okay, now see, it's a completed in 6.81 seconds. Right, retrieve 880 records. Now I'm going to the Hive shell to see this. Right, previously when I write DAC slide data, table not found. Right, now I write the same thing, DAC slide data. Now we got the table structure, and if you write select star from slide data, press enter. Right, this is slide data. Okay, so this is the way how we are going to import the table data from the MySQL to Hive table. Right, any queries here? What we have the data where each field is separated by a delimiter. So whenever we are trying to load the data, we have to specify, right, how your input table is, input data is available, right, how the delimiters we are using. Means suppose if we have the data something like this, Ajay comma 1, means here data is separated by the delimiter comma, because here comma is a field separator, right? Otherwise, you can write Ajay space tab 1, means here fields are separated by the tab, right? TSV data. Suppose if you say Ajay and some exclamation symbol 1. So here what is the delimiter? Exclamation is the delimiter. Delimiter in the sense here field separator. How you are separating the two fields. because MySQL is a database, it's a relational data model. The table data will be stored as a table data will be stored as the fields into the table. By default, it uses TSV, tab separated value. But Hive by default, Hive uses a CSV, comma separated value. Okay, so when I'm going to import this, I just want to specify the delimiter, right? When I'm going to import the data to the Hive, so which delimiter I have to specify for that. So for that one, write this local test and then write the table name. It's a test. Sam is the table name. Now specify the delimiter when you are going to import from the MySQL to Hive. So in the Hive table, what will be the delimiter? So just write fields terminated by comma. So I just want to import that import from the MySQL to Hive table as a CSV file. That's a comma separated values. Press enter.
Field.
Localhost test table test. Yeah. Connect JDBC colon MySQL colon slash local host and the database name is table. Okay, now it's completed. What it did, now it created a table structure. Okay, now I'm going to see Hive terminal. Check this DESC test SAM. Table structure is created. So in the step 2, what we are going to do, we are going to create only the table structure but not the data. The data is available in Hdfs. So in the step 3, we have to load the data from the Hdfs to Hive table. Right, now we are in a step 2. So if you write select start from test SAM, it is an empty, right, empty table. So now what we have to do, well, now we have to load data manually. So I'm writing a command load data in path. Just write the table name test SAM from Hdfs into table, Hive table, right? Now write the Hive table name. Hive table name is test SAM. Press enter. Okay. Now from the Hdfs directory test SAM, the data will be loaded into the Hive table test SAM. So write select start from test SAM. Okay, it imported one record. Okay, clear? So this way we are going to import the table structure first and then we load the data into the data from the SDFS to Hive table. So this is one way of importing the data to the Hive table. Okay, you want me to do again? Press enter. Right, so let me insert one more row, insert into Sam. Okay, something we have, right? So now I just want to import this. So let me delete if it is there in HDFS RMR test SAM. Okay, clear the screen, right? So we don't have this test SAM in Hive, we don't have test SAM in HDFS. So now I have tried the command Sqoop. Okay, so I have to create the table structure. So I'm going to write create Hive table. Okay, so then specify the table name, right? Before that, first specify the connection string. Connect, I want to connect through JDBC, so I'm writing JDBC, and my database is a Mysql database which is available in localhost, and I want to connect with the database test. Okay, and what is the table name? Test SAM is the table name which I'm going to import. Okay, no, what actually in the first step what you have to do? We have to import to the HDFS, right? So just first write Sqoop import. Okay, now connection test and the table is test SAM and number of members 701. Press enter. Now the data will be loaded into the HDFS. Right, got error creating the database manager. So it's a connection string error. JDBC colon MySQL colon slash slash localhost. The database name is test. The table name is TestSam. Number of mappers 1. Press enter. Now the records are imported to the HDFS. Right. This is the step 1 where we are getting the data from the MySQL to HDFS. Now in the step 2 we have to create the table structure in Hive. Okay. Retrieve 3 records. Now these are available in HDFS. So now I have to create a table structure. So I'm going to write the Sqoop create hive table command. Then write Sqoop space create hive space table. Then write the connection string connect JDBC colon MySQL colon slash slash localhost, and the name of the database is test. Correct. So Sqoop create hive table and write the connection string, then specify the table name. Which table we have to work? Test SAM. Okay, and then we have to specify the delimiter. So just write fields terminated by the delimiter in hive table is comma. Press enter. Now table structure is created. Now see if you write DAC test SAM. Okay, test IDA, test time is created. Now it's an empty table because we have imported the data to HDFS. After that, we have created the table structure. So if you write select start from test, sorry, it's a test SAM. It's an empty table, right? So what we have to do now? We have to load the data from the HDFS to Hive table. So we have to write the load command. Where you have to write that load statement? You have to write the load statement in Hive terminal. So in the Hive terminal, just write load data from the in local in path, right? So don't write the in local. Just write load data in path from the data SDFS directory SDFS directory test sam into table test sam. Okay, now the rows are loaded into the table test sam. So if you write select start from test sam, right, we got the new rows into the hive table, right? So this is the second way of importing the MySQL table rows to the hive table.